And we're here in Granada.
Hey guys, today let's spend 48 hours with me in Granada. Granada is a city in southern Spain. It's about a little bit over 500 miles away from Barcelona. The city is surrounded with Moorish architecture. The buildings have so much details and give off a feeling of the past. Granada is much more compact than Barcelona, so I felt like I explored most of the city on my first night here. This day we had just landed in Granada from Barcelona, so we decided to take things slow and just walk around the city.
The reason I choose to come to Granada is because I watched this really famous Korean drama, which is Memories of the Alhambra. And ever since I finished that drama, I just want to go here if I ever go to Spain. And now I'm here. So we're gonna spend 48 hours in Granada.
This next day was our only full day in Granada, so we head out to eat a fulfilling breakfast. I got a salmon plate with eggs, toast, and avocado. Also a hot cup of cappuccino.
Maybe it's crazy I love you. Maybe it's crazy I do. Maybe it is, but I'll live with it. If it means I love you.
Afterward, we hopped on a bus to take us to Alhambra, and this is the most famous palace in Granada, but it's also one of the most famous monuments of Islamic architecture. A little history of the Alhambra. It's said to be built between 1238 and 1358 by the Nasrid dynasty. The palace is built on top of a plateau to overlook the Albayzin quarter of Granada. Alhambra is broken up by 3 different segments: the Alcazaba, the Nasrid palaces, and the general life. We first visited the general life area, which has the patio de la Acequia and the new gardens. Then we made our way to the main area with all the palaces. We first visited the Alcazaba, which is this grand fortress. It's so beautiful. You can walk up the stair and overlook the beautiful city of Granada. Then we made our way to the Palace of Charles V, and it is said that this is a 65 meters wide by a 17 meters high, and when you enter, it is massive. It is so grand, and I just can't believe that this was built back in like the 1500. It is crazy how beautiful everything is. Then it's time for a reservation to enter the Nasrid Palace, and everywhere you go in the Alhambra you don't need to book a time slot. However, because this palace is the most important one, the most famous one, you need to book a time slot when you buy your ticket. The Nasrid palaces were built in the 13th and 14th century by the Nasrid dynasty, and it is the last Muslim dynasty in Spain. It's to symbolize the wealth and power, and everywhere you look, it is a masterpiece of Islamic architecture and art, and the intricate design of the wall, the tiles, the structure. It is breathtaking. I almost couldn't believe my eyes seeing how detailed everything is. It must have taken so long to create each walls, and it is truly magnificent. So it's the next morning, and it's going to be a pretty short day in Granada because we have a flight to catch at 1 p.m. So we just went to eat our breakfast quickly and head out to the airport. I truly love Granada. I think it is the highlight of my whole Spain trip, and I would recommend you to come here if you need another city in Spain to visit. And it's not too touristy like Barcelona, but it is beautiful and compact enough for you to just finish exploring the city within a few days. But now that we're back in Barcelona, we decided to check out a few places before we fly out the next day. So here's a recap for you to enjoy my last day in Barcelona.
spend